So, you couldn't do 10, huh? Now listen, I gave myself 4 days to make my first YouTube video for this channel, only because I would be here forever just mulling over what the video should be if I didn't just make something. And I wanted to do an art style challenge. And normally these videos are about like 10 art styles, 20 art styles. I had 4 days, and I'm also lazy and wanted to play The Sims all day. So this is what I got. This is what I got. Now, first up, we have Sanrio. Now, the way I present to you in the video isn't exactly how I drew them. I actually drew this one last because I realized I can't just do 2. I should probably do 3. 2 sounds pathetic. 3 sounds good. Now, I had a few references when I was copying this specific style. Little Twin Stars and my girl, Retsuko. Yes, Retsuko. The only thing I was thinking about while making this one was I want her to be round. Just a round lady. One of my least favorite things that I was doing with this picture is that I hate drawing with these thick ass, big ass, chunky ass lines. My normal art style, it doesn't really work that way. So my brain was having a hard time, even though technically speaking this was the easiest one. That's why I decided to do it. But overall, honestly, I kind of ate that. She's adorable. Does it exactly look like Sanrio? Not that hoarse noise. I would say like 85% the way there. Now the thing is that I don't really think I'm actually very good at copying art styles, but I am very good at just turning off my brain and just being like, that looked like that, I guess we'll put it in. So I have like no insight on the, well, actually, Sanrio has very particular shapes that girl, they're round. They all almost have similar eyes. There's maybe a few that have different eyes. That's all I got. And I was just like, okay, I think I could put that together pretty well. I also struggled with the ethical question of, should she be wearing clothes? And the answer is yes. Retsuko, my one and only, wears clothes. She wears her cunty little office uniform. So I gave my character a version of a cute little Garu outfit. And if I had to rate this picture on a scale from 1 to 10, I'd give it like a solid 8. I think it gets the likability, simplicity, and overall shapes of a Sanrio adjacent thing. You wouldn't want me if I was in a little blind box? Please, be serious. And here's the finished piece. Rolling on to the second style. The next art style was a bit more challenging. So challenging, in fact, that I almost forgot to record it. On TikTok, there's this art style where it looks like where the theme is kind of like, oh, no, somebody's stuck in my painting. And I was like, that. I want to do that, actually. Now, I'm going to tell you a little secret. While I was drawing this, I did forget that I was supposed to be drawing myself, but I can suspend my disbelief and be like, yeah, that's totally me. Don't you see the resemblance? But I liked the picture so much that I still wanted to include it. We can suspend our disbelief. That's me. What do you mean? I look exactly like that, do I not? This one was real fun to do, because I've been really into like this painterly style recently, even though I'm still technically not really painting. I just kind of guess where to put the shading. This very messy, smudgy, kind of like grungy texture to my blending brush. It eats down every time. I cannot lie. Now, the eyes were obviously the part that I had to focus on the most. I have never shaded eyes this heavily, not one time. It has never happened. I had to make it look like there was a person trapped in there. Duh. And apparently that means just a lot of smudging, a lot of bloodshot redness, and just continuing to do that over and over again until you get the desired effect. And before any of y'all say it, yes, she does look like the Grudge Girl. We're gonna move on from that. Or maybe even like the Ring lady. Girl? Lady? Girl, I haven't seen The Ring in a hot second. It's giving very Japanese Ghost. But that's the style. That's the style. Honestly, if I had to rate myself for this specific piece, I would give it like maybe a 6.5. I honestly don't know if I did that art style justice. Now, moving on to the thing that made me want to do this video. I really wanted to draw myself as a Persona character. I went with specifically Persona 5 because that's my favorite Persona game. Now, I jumped right into it, and honestly, I didn't even really do line art. I kind of ate that down. Listen, I will always acknowledge when I personally think I got a W. I think I kind of ate this design down. For a moment there, she was looking like Yukiko, but I think I skewed it. I think I did. Even though it's a little hard to tell with this design, I am a Garu, and every time I get to draw my character like in a human form, ooh, it's so fun to lock in. And I think this design, it gets that Garu, it gets that vibe down. And of course I had to make a cunty little screenshot. I found a website that just gave me the dialogue box, and I was just like, yes. My people, I knew y'all would come through for me. But yeah, eventually I put together the fake screenshot. And honestly, after a little fiddling, you can't tell me that's not a Persona 5 character. I don't know what to tell you. I ate down with this piece. And if I had to rate it, I'm giving it a 9.5 out of 10. Y'all can disagree. Opinions are opinions, but I think I ate down. Anyway, if you got through this rambly mess, consider subscribing. I normally make shorts, but I am branching out into different long form content options. I used to do Twitch, but that shit would fucking eat my energy out from behind. Please consider coming back. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.